What's up, world? It's your boy Big Mike and Mario and Big Mike, with another episode of Porch Talk. What's up,
Yes,
my guy?
sir. What up, man?
Oh man, it's Friday and we're back at it again. Can't wait. It's been a
Back at it.
long day.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, long week.
Yes,
I know you've
sir.
been elevating your game. I've been elevating my game.
Yeah, man. Working on some stuff, man. But
Oh
it's
my
good,
gosh.
man. Yeah,
That's
busy,
good.
busy, and effectiveness is good, man.
Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you, my
Yeah,
brother.
likewise, man.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Hey, shout out to my grandmother, man. She's 93 today.
Grandma.
Maggie Kamora Conley,
Oh, wow.
93
That's
years
awesome.
old.
Happy
man.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandma. I just wanted to send you that shout out. Happy B-Day.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. So what's good, man? I like that Nike sweatshirt you got on. I like
Appreciate
those
it,
colors.
man.
Those colors
It's,
are popping. I like that.
I appreciate that, man. I actually was watching a sneaker review, and
Okay.
I saw a guy with it on.
Yeah.
With the shoes that I was considering,
Right.
and I fell in love with it.
Yeah, I think
So I bought the whole sweatsuit.
I think that color combo is hot. It's like a
Yeah, thank you, man.
neon orange, sky blue. dark
Yeah,
blue.
it's different,
I
man.
like that. I like
yeah, and
that.
it pops, and it's not too thick. It's like a summer hoodie.
Right.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
it,
bro.
brother.
Absolutely. So what's up? What's up on your mind, man?
Man, I mean, it's been a busy, tumultuous. I mean, we just got
gosh.
finished talking,
Yeah, heavy talking.
bringing up a few points.
Right.
About what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
The presidential election is next year, and
That's quick, man.
it is, man. It came fast, man, and I think that people are becoming aware and
Right.
awake,
Right.
not woke,
Right.
but awake,
Right.
right? All right, awake from your slumber,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. We just had conversation just now. I mean, it's been it's a lot going on.
There's
It's a lot going on,
There's a lot going on.
and there's a
in the
lot to
world, period.
discuss. But I got a question. I got a question,
Go ahead.
and it kind of
Hit me
is probing from last week, right? A little bit,
Yeah.
or the week before, last week and week before. But I want to probe this question, right? So I heard a statement, right, a little earlier in the week, and I thought it was very interesting.
Interesting.
And I want to pose the question and talk about it and share some things, right, in reference to what we think about this. So
go.
I heard a statement. It says, a good romance starts with a good friendship. True or false, right? And that's a rhetorical question, right?
Right.
So, again, I heard the statement, a good romance starts with a good friendship. True or false? Now, I have a caveat to the rhetorical,
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
And I don't know if I want to give it now or wait.
All right. Well, so the question is,
The question is,
does
a good romance starts
with a good friendship,
with a good friendship. True or false?
true or false? A good romance start with a good friendship.
I wouldn't say romance. I wouldn't say romance starts with a good friendship. I think good relationships, I think that good relationship starts and is founded upon good friendship. Establishing
Okay.
a good friendship.
Right.
So, and in that entails a lot of things.
Yeah.
Respect,
Yeah.
honor, boundaries,
Right.
to name a few.
Right.
So that's my little take on it. I don't want to go too deep. I'm going to give Mike a shot.
Yeah.
And I want you guys to ponder on it.
Give me that one more time. Read that one more
So
time.
a good romance starts with a good friendship. True or false?
A good romance starts with a good friendship.
And I mean, you guys know us. If this is your first time listening,
Yeah.
welcome to Porch Talk with
Welcome.
Mike and Mario.
Yeah.
Right? So there is no wrong answer, right?
No
There
wrong
is
answer. No wrong
There's
answer.
just the answer of answering, right?
First thing popped in my head was like romance and friendship are kind of different though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just like
To me, they're mutually
if I'm
exclusive.
a guy and I'm chasing, I don't know if I'm thinking about friendship right away.
Right.
You know, in the beginning, because I was just like, you're never. How can I swooze this nice what do you call those deer does in the wild?
Right.
I'm like, how
How
can
can
I
I slay
hunt
this?
Yeah,
This lovely doe.
yeah. How can I hunt this elegant piece of fine meat.
Fine
Oh,
meat
don't
and
take that the
beauty.
wrong way. Don't take that the wrong way.
Oh
Oh
Lord, here
Lord,
they come, the
I don't want to
feminists.
hurt. Yeah,
I know
I
it
don't want
ain't just
nobody.
looking at us like a
I'm,
piece of meat.
I'm talking in hunter mindset, but yeah, romance, man. Man. Oh my gosh, romance and friendship.
Romance.
But how do you even get there though? First, bro, you gotta have.
Well, yeah,
You gotta
that's
be
the thing,
taught that
man.
though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what is romance? Romance is different for everybody.
Oh man, that's good, man.
Yeah, because
You wanna
romance,
look it up?
man. Yeah, let's look up romance. Because you can,
All right.
if you get
So,
into TV romance, man, that could be
all right.
that
Yeah.
changes the game.
Not Disney. Yeah,
Yeah,
Disney romance as we know it is fake.
Yeah,
All
Disney
right,
will
it doesn't
mess
work.
you up. Yeah,
All right.
Disney will mess you up.
All
Yeah, the
right.
sound is better. We had the fan on in the beginning, so these
Yeah,
are
so
those.
check this out.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It says romance.
Okay.
Why is that in Spanish? Interesting.
Come on, Bobby.
All right. Yeah, I don't speak fluent Spanish. Let's get it right.
Poquito español.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Let's see. What
Rapido.
does romance mean?
Uh-oh.
Hold on, guys. You know what? I'm having
You
a
got them sticky fingers.
sticky fingers. Okay. Here we go. A feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love.
Wow.
Also, a quality or feeling of mystery, excitement, and remoteness from everyday life.
Oh.
The beauty and romance of the night.
The ability to pull you out of the real world, basically.
Ooh.
Wow. Yeah, I like that.
So is the Matrix a type of romance?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but if you fall in love with romance, then are you really dealing with reality?
A lot of, you're getting into,
Oh, my
because
gosh.
I think a lot, I think, and this is not chauvinistic,
Yeah.
right? But I think that a lot of women struggle between the reality of life and the reality of mystery and, what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Just fantasy.
Right.
Fantasy, right?
You're right.
So I think that real romance is it borderlines fantasy,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So if a man can create a fantasy that makes you feel a certain way, almost to the point where you feel like you're the only woman on the
Yes,
planet,
you're
right?
taken away.
That's
Taken
an aspect
away.
of
Yes.
romance,
Right.
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 So in that context, a good romance starts with a good friendship. I don't know about that.
Yeah, no. I think you need the friendship, because if you start off with the romance, if you start off with the make believe, then you never get to the real substance of the relationship, right? Because if you're stuck in the whole take me away, then this guy, not everybody has the resources or the capability to take you away every day.
Well, let me expound on that thought.
Yeah,
Right.
go ahead.
Because somebody can take you away with a picnic basket and one soda.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
So you can, if a guy has charisma,
Yeah.
and he knows how to paint some type of,
Right.
external mystery reality
Yeah.
with a picnic basket
Yeah.
and one soda,
Yeah.
right? Picnic, of course, not an empty picnic basket,
Yes,
but
right.
picnic basket, a picnic, one soda. His funds are low,
Yep.
but he can take you away on the mystery of creating a romantic type atmosphere or sway.
Yes.
Maybe,
Yeah.
right? Possibly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Exactly.
But that doesn't. I can do that without a friendship,
Right.
right?
Absolutely. Of
So
course.
yeah, so I don't know. I don't agree with the friendship aspect of it, but I want to ask a question for all of you that maybe agree or disagree. Here's the caveat thought
Okay.
to that statement. If this is true, if that's true, then why are so many men in the friend zone?
I knew you were going to go there, because I was going to start off with that. Because if you start off with the If you start off with that friend zone, you
Yeah,
may end up in the friend zone
yeah, you
forever.
may end up in the friend zone forever. So
And that's the sticky
I,
situation. I'm sorry.
no, no,
Because
no,
with
no.
guys, when we get caught up in the romance because of Disney or what we see on TV
Yeah.
or what we think we should do,
Yep.
we get caught up in that. And then we're actually putting ourselves or who we are on the back burner.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like, hey, do you like me for me or do you like me for what I'm attempting to do for you? Like you
Right.
said, I can open the picnic basket. It could be a McDouble in there and a
Yep.
dollar large Coke from McDonald's, but it's about how I take you away.
Right.
But
Right.
if
Right.
you were not vibing with me from the get go and I open that picnic basket and it's a McDouble in there and a large Coke, we ain't gonna work out.
I
You know what I
make
mean?
it, yeah, but see, I think this is what I think the
Yeah,
key to
yeah.
romance is.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I think the key to romance is being a great salesman.
That's it.
I think if you have the integral components
Yeah,
of what it takes
right.
to be a great salesman
Yeah.
and to close the deal,
Mm-hmm.
I believe
Mm-hmm.
if a woman will give you 3 minutes, you
Yeah.
can close any deal and get any woman.
You can close it.
That's what I believe. Because I believe, I have the theory that if a woman talks to you, if a woman conversates with you,
Right.
you can get her.
I agree with that. Actually, it's funny. At one point, I was dating only online. Back in the day when it was taboo, you know, when they had chat rooms and all that. What I enjoyed about that process was it was all about my lyrical game,
Yeah.
my words, my speech. Like you said, I was closing the deal. So
Yeah.
when we even connected,
Yeah.
it was like boom, boom, boom. You already knew. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
have to. I mean, of course, you know, you exchanged a picture. You know, you had conversation. But like you said, it was like, can I close the deal in 3 minutes?
Right.
And,
Right.
and a lot of times I
Right.
was closing deals.
Yeah, man.
I closed
yeah.
a lot of deals, man.
Yeah,
You know, I had
yeah.
a big briefcase. Nah, let me
Well,
stop.
that's interesting. That's funny.
I had a
So,
briefcase.
but see, I think that it takes a great degree of confidence
Yeah.
to close the deal,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You can't second guess yourself. You can't be rethinking and overthinking. You got to just seal the deal.
Yeah.
You know?
And it helped me too because for a long time, I didn't have what a lot of other friends had or guys that I hung out with.
I got you. What do you mean by that?
Just like they may have had the nice truck,
I got you.
the
I
nice
got you.
gear, you know, the nice
Yeah,
rides.
yeah.
So I had a vehicle, but it was just
Yeah.
like I wasn't really sure on how to work me yet. You
Man,
know what I mean?
Man, I've seen dudes with no car, bro,
Yeah.
with no job,
Yep.
bag some of the
I know.
baddest chicks, bro.
Yep. And then when I
So-
figured it out, though, I was like,
Yeah, bro.
the internet actually helped me a lot.
Selling
will say,
champagne
yeah.
wishes and caviar dreams, bro.
Because you can see. You can
That's
see
facts,
you
though.
can see a dude with a bad chick, and you go like, how did he do that?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I'm
bro.
like, this guy pulled this off.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah,
You're like, how?
yeah.
There's a lid
And
for
all
every
checks
pot.
and all check. All chicks pull. All bad chicks pulled. Are not created equal. They're not pulled the same. So some guys
Right.
do it with money.
Excuse me.
Some guys, they're tricking the game and whatever
Right,
they
right.
do. Whatever. I don't got no. It is what it is. Do
Right,
your thing, bro.
right,
But
right.
it's like if your mouthpiece is right, bro.
Yeah,
Man, you could talk your way out of a ticket, man.
yeah, yeah. I've had friends talk their way out of a ticket.
Yeah.
I've had girlfriends talk their way out of a ticket.
Yeah,
and
man.
I'm just like,
yeah, you ain't got to give up no tang tang, man.
yeah. I've actually talked my way out of a ticket once.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Listen, man.
No,
yeah,
I
man.
did get.
Yeah,
I
man.
didn't talk my way out of one
That's
ticket,
real.
but I got a ticket though. But the officer appreciated my story though. I'll never forget. I was driving to Pennsylvania with Lisa, and I had a Saturn.
Saturns.
A Saturn SL2 95 Saturn.
Saturns.
Man, I had on the wife beater. I'm still kind of swole. No kids. Me and Lisa
Yeah.
riding. We bumping Outcast, and I got a Rottweiler in the back seat.
Wow.
And I'm cruising down. I'm cruising down 78 through Virginia or 81. One of those 78 through Virginia.
Woo.
Man, Virginia don't play, boy.
Nah, they
Them
don't
state
play.
troopers are crispy out there.
Nah.
So I'm rolling. Man, we're in this pack of cars, and we just rolling. And then we come to this median, and I see the state trooper in there, and I was like, oh, he pulled out.
Woo!
He pulled out behind us. And so I just we all kind of moved over to the right lane.
Yeah.
And he moved over too. And then he went into the left lane past me and got the car two lengths ahead of me.
Yeah, yeah.
And pulled him over. I was like, oh, I'm good. So I kept rolling. So I'm rolling. Next thing I know, about 2 miles down the street, down the highway, there's another cop there.
What?
He pulls out. He comes out, gets behind me. I'm like, great. I'm in the Saturn SL2 with a wife beater, a white chick, and a Rottweiler. In the backseat. I'm like, these dudes.
You're going to pre-zone.
I was like, these dudes are going to think I'm running bricks. I'm like, oh my God.
Prison break.
So I get pulled up. He said prison break. So I got my hands on the steering wheel because, that's what we do. I got my hands on the steering wheel. He comes up. He was like, hey, man. I was like, hey, sir, how you doing?
You ain't had no pistol in the car or nothing like
that?
that?
No, man. The dog's back there. And I was like, yeah, you got me. He said, my buddy back there told me you was coming down the road. I figured you would have slowed down. He said, but you came down 4 tires smoking.
Wow.
And I started laughing, and he cracked a little smirk, and I was like, yes, sir, you got me. He was like, I was going to give you a break. I knew you was coming. I said, surely he's not going to keep rolling. And here you come in that Saturn. I was like, he said, I knew your color and everything.
Wow.
And so he said, you got your license and registration? I was like, yes, sir. Man, I couldn't even talk my way out that ticket, but it was funny, man. But they were even going to let me go prior to that, but he was just like, nah, man, you kept on rolling. I got to get you. And I was doing about 83, man. I was rolling too. So he dropped the ticket down a little bit. I had to pay like $300, but yeah, I didn't talk my way out of that ticket, bro.
Sheesh.
But he was cool. But Shenandoah Valley, Virginia, bro, through the mountain, man. Virginia is no joke with that speed limit.
It
man.
ain't, bro.
Do the 70, 65, 70. Stay on it.
Bro, I know people they didn't put in jail, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Doing 100, man. Smoking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing 100 through Virginia. You got problems. You either running from something or you in a big hurry, bro. You doing 100 through Virginia. Bro. You got big balls doing that, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Indeed, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can talk your way out of. I think you can. I think a good talk game, man, is essential. I think that it would benefit. It would be advantageous for any man.
Yeah.
To learn the art of sales of salesmanship.
Right.
How to sell a product. How to sell yourself. Because I think the first thing that you have to. I think the key essence to selling anything is selling yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
with
what
that.
I think.
I agree with that.
So no matter if she's a 10 or 5 or, you're not having your best day, man.
Yeah.
If you can talk, you can get through it, man, and you can win.
What is romance though?
So romance,
is romance today even a thing? Who's being romantic today?
Romance.
I know. I'm just like,
to me, romance nowadays in 2023 is man. You got my Cash App? Man, we going to Del Frisco's?
We Del Frisco. Hey,
There's
how many?
no earning of anything in
who's going to Del Frisco's on the first date?
Like nobody's starting out with the picnic. Like nobody. There is no picnic anymore.
Yeah.
There is no like walk in the park anymore. They call guys who do that lame.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you even get to know somebody?
Right.
How do you even? I mean, the guy's worried about if he got enough to cover the bill for Del Frisco's.
Oh man, that's deep. You're right. This guy.
So how can love even be a factor? How can love even be a factor when the facade is first place? I got my good face on. Right. You got your good dress on.
Right.
You want me to see your curves.
Yeah.
I want you to see that I got the bag.
Right.
I want you to see that I got it together.
Right.
We all faking the funk, man.
Yeah. We are. We are faking the funk in the beginning.
And so to answer your question, romance is shrouded by temporal, fast, quick, fleeting things.
Insta dating.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Insta dating.
Yeah.
Insta romance.
Yeah.
Insta relationship.
Yep. Leads to insta nothing.
Insta nothing. I like that. Insta nothing.
Insta smash and then a insta next woman. Yeah,
insta
like
smash,
who wants to?
Next woman.
I mean, come on. Like, when do we get to meet people? When do I get to vet you? When do I get to ask you what is your what is your perspectives for the
Right.
next 5 years, for the next
Yeah.
3 years?
Yeah.
What is your goals for the next 365 days? Got any plans for business? What do you think a husband is?
Right.
What is your role? If we're thinking about what's your ideal man? What's the ideal woman?
Yeah.
You got any mentors in your life? These type of questions.
Right,
These type of
right.
how do you get to even know anybody anymore?
I would be real curious to ask that conversation to like 25-year-olds and up. What is
Yeah.
that like? What is the dating scene like? What is your conversations
Yeah,
like?
man.
You know, what are you looking for? Are you still in that? Are we still in the wang bang? Let's club, let's hang out. Which is nothing wrong with that, but it's just
Right.
like, do you understand what it takes for a guy to be? Let's be for real. Let's say I'm 25. I don't have it all together,
Right.
and I'm doing the romantic thing, and I go to Del Frisco's.
Yeah.
I'm working at, I don't know, Target,
Yeah.
Kmart,
Right.
trying to do school too,
Yeah.
saving my bag, and I'm
Yeah.
taking you to a steakhouse
Right.
to show you the romantic thing.
Right.
Do that thing.
Yeah.
Does the female even understand? You know what I mean? Like what it took for this guy
Yeah.
to pull himself together to take you to Del Frisco's or to this nice ambiance of a dinner. You know, it's just
Yeah.
I don't even know if they understand that. Like what the guy goes through, like it goes back to that whole like we talked about before, the male being competitive, trying to find his thing,
Right.
compete,
Right.
put his foot in the race, you know, and get going and do this to impress you. And then it's like, but this, you guys want this first. Like you said, the women want this first. Do you deserve that first?
Well, let me just
Yeah,
off
go
of
ahead.
that
Yeah, go
off of that point.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
No. That's good. No, those are good points, man.
Yeah.
But off of that point to bounce off of that point, keeping that same
Right.
focusing on that same aspect.
Right.
Right. What like I know that nowadays, right? And I say this sarcastically. Like a lot of times, by and large, right? The modern women, they're experts on men, right? But let me just point this out first and foremost.
Go ahead.
The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and
Yeah.
over and over and over and over
Yeah.
again, expecting a different result.
Right.
Women have been, for the last 20, 30 years, doing the same thing with men, and your failure rate among picking men successfully is about 10 to 13%. Right? So it's horrible. Right? So because you're doing the same thing over again. Let's just stop and let's just say that you're interested in learning the dynamics of how to win a man over.
Right. Yeah.
Right? One of the main questions that you want to ask him to vet him to see if this is a man that's on the trajectory of going up and not down is, so how long have you been working on yourself?
Yeah.
What are your goals for the next 3 to 6 months? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Where do you see yourself?
But almost no female asks any of these questions.
Because we're in the now.
Now, what does the now mean? Because you hear, I watch interview after interview after interview after interview after interview after interview, and you hear, oh, girl, he made me feel, they made me feel like this. And if, his thing ain't as big as Big Jack that I dated last year,
Right.
I don't know if I could get, ain't nothing about purpose,
Nothing.
ain't nothing about future,
Nothing.
ain't nothing about, and man, it's like,
Right.
where do you expect to go with that type of,
Yeah. When you're basing my value off competing with another man's anatomy.
physically? Yeah.
Bro, I'm
Yeah.
like, where do you
Yeah.
win with that? Is that
Right.
is that what we're really looking for right now?
Right. Now,
It's crazy.
Now, it would be amazing. It would be awesome, right? If my anatomy determined my IQ and my social intelligence.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, right?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
So I can be big logging it out here
Man.
and have a 89 IQ,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
with the social intelligence IQ of a 3-year-old,
Wow. And that's
right?
okay.
But the scary part is a lot of women will take that
Yeah. Yes,
and
you
won't
will.
even ask the serious questions and
Yeah.
wonder why
Yep.
they're 36 and by themselves.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Interesting.
It's so funny. You made me think about it. Gosh, man, you're making me go back to those years of not being cool or finding my way, man. I was a late bloomer, man. So it's funny, but
Yeah.
you're making me think of, and it's almost this like now I hear it, but back then we called it the nice guy finishing last.
Yep.
Do
Yep.
you know how many times I've been the nice guy? If I didn't take it home and beat it down and do this and
Yeah.
this that, and the other, man, I've had chicks like
Oh, he lame.
not call me back.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, but
Yeah.
I whined you, I dined you,
that's-
this, that, and the
yeah,
other.
yeah.
And I blame that too because, television, Disney, when you're first starting, man, you're thinking that's how this works, man. I got to take this girl
Man.
out, this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. But, man, I remember some of the best times of me being happy as a kid, and I don't know where we went wrong in the world, was meeting up at the mall when they had malls and going to the movies in the arcade and seeing girls there and sitting down talking over a slushy or a
Yeah.
icy or getting an ice cream cone and having the best time.
Yeah.
Wearing
yeah.
your freshest gear and we're just talking over a cone.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? It
yeah.
wasn't no
Yeah.
Ruth Chris. It wasn't taking
Nah.
me to the Del Frisco's. We were at the mall, walking in the park, meeting at the pool, swinging on the swings at the playground.
Yeah, because you guys were literally interested in one another.
and one another, bro.
Yeah, man.
One
Yeah.
another.
Ooh.
It was just like, what are we dreaming about? What do you like? What are we
Yeah,
gonna get
yeah.
into? And then when we get into this adulting phase and the
adulting.
competition
Yeah.
of trying to find ourselves, and we get caught up with,
Oh, boy.
oh, so and so has this and blah 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 has that, and then that guy that you used to sit at the park with, swinging on the swing, is not as
Yeah.
lucrative as the guy driving by the park in
Yup.
his little BMW 3 convertible with the BBS
Yeah.
rims and,
Yeah.
and the sub knocking in the back, and oh, he's gonna take me to wherever and we're gonna ride, and
Yeah.
you're that guy swinging on the swing set in the park.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy,
Yeah.
man. I've had those experiences, and you're just like, how does this guy get this chick?
Right.
But I never hated on him. But I always have. But these are the things as a young man I didn't understand.
Right.
You know what I
And
mean?
see, yeah,
Now I can share that.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
just like, man.
Yeah,
but
that's
you know
interesting.
what? Oh my gosh. But anyway, go ahead. You were about to say
Not well. No, I just want to touch on that fact. See, I talked to my son about that. I said,
Right.
I told my son, I said, you'll be the perfect candidate, the model guy, the character,
Yeah.
and you'll have the girl that you like
Yeah.
not return your call, not return your text.
Yeah.
I told him
Yeah.
it's part of the game.
It's part of the game.
It comes with it.
Yeah.
It comes with winning the girl that you want,
Yep.
but
Yep.
being patient,
Yeah.
not chasing her.
Right.
Letting your statement be known,
Yeah.
letting yourself be known. Hey, look, I like you.
Yeah.
I'm rocking with you.
Yeah.
Let's rock. Don't waste my time.
Yeah.
I got things to do.
Yeah.
If you're not interested, I'm out.
Out.
Now,
Out.
you're going to go through a lot of them, right? But it's part of the game. It's all part of the game. But see, I want to, man, I'm saying oh boy over here, and I'm like, man, I didn't want to tell this story, but I'm gonna tell the story
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
be
tell the
vulnerable.
story.
I'm
Go.
gonna be very vulnerable.
Let's go.
It's gonna touch a lot of nerves. It shouldn't touch nobody's nerves like it's touched my nerve.
Right. Right.
Right? But I'm gonna tell the story. My mother and my father were childhood sweethearts. Okay, met in elementary school,
Right.
I believe. Puppy love all through high school, and then somehow broke up. Whatever.
Yeah.
Long story short, I'm skipping a lot, okay, because there was a lot of tragedy in between.
Okay.
Okay, but my mother and my dad got back together in their 20s. Okay, in their mid to late 20s. Okay,
Right.
something happened. Okay, I was born, and then they broke up. Okay? But something and I'm going to walk you guys through this, and I love my mother. My mother's passed away now. I love my mother. I was very close to my mother. Okay? My mother instilled a lot of wisdom in me and taught me a lot about female nature.
Right.
Okay? I love my mother, so this story, it's bittersweet. Okay? But my mother and my father broke up. Okay? In the time that my mother and my father broke up, there was a time where I remember I was young, but I remember this. I remember these times. I remember when my dad was elevating in life. He was working on himself. See, this is what I come from. Right. Okay? He was working on himself, building himself, and he was coming to prominence. In the interim of that, he called my mother and he told my mother, come and get me out of this mess. I need you to come get me now. My mother, because of stubbornness, didn't go and get him. Okay? Wow. My father continued on, wound up marrying another woman. Okay? And my mother, as I begin to enter into my teenage years, I'm not going to be light. I'm not going to soft pedal this. I'm going to tell it just like it is. I watched my mom date bums. Now I'm watching my dad ascend.
Right.
I'm watching my father, literally, no exaggeration. I'm watching my father, as I'm with him on the weekends, I am watching him shake hands with world leaders.
Right.
People that move and shake society. I'm meeting different people. Right? This is my son, and I'm like blown away. And then I would go back to the projects, right? And I literally saw my mother date from washed up guy to washed up guy to washed up guy.
Right.
That pains me to say that.
Right.
But I watched it. And as I watched it, I saw my father ascending, got married, and continued to ascend. My mother died, passed away in the projects, literally lonely by herself.
Wow.
Of a heart attack.
Wow.
My father lived on. When you have a man that is caring, and that's not an easy story for me to tell.
Yeah.
When you have a man that is good, probably the corny guy, the flaky guy, the nice guy,
right?
You better jump on that. Because I promise you, as sure as I'm sitting here, they don't come around every day.
They don't.
And you probably won't get another chance. You better have a good talk with yourself. And this is how part of the talk should go. Now, I'm going to let this corny guy go.
Right.
But I have to deal with the fact that I may never find a good guy. And I may have to go through 1,000 turd bags and get ran through, stretched out, and unattractive like I was in my 20s. Now that I'm in my 40s, and I probably won't come across that guy again.
Man, that's
I had a female tell me this.
Talk.
I had a female tell me this 2 weeks ago. She said there was a guy she said there was a guy that liked me. Was crazy about
I've heard stories like this.
She said, but he was too short for my taste. I wanted a pretty boy. He had to have curly hair. He had to be light-skinned. He had to have strong arms, and he had to be 6 feet. He had to be this and that. She said, now I'm 50. She said, and that guy, she said, I look at that guy. She said, and that guy has moved on. He's married, and he's with kids. And last time I saw him, I can't help but face the reality that he looked happy.
Wow.
She said, but I wouldn't give him a chance. I wouldn't give him the night of day. And now I'm pondering. I should have.
Woo, boy. Wow.
No. Hand clap. Yes.
Hand clap.
Yes,
hand
bro.
Clap.
Yes,
Wow.
bro. Yes.
Wow.
See, if you gonna live for the weekend, own it.
Own it.
Don't blow and get blown out and blown through in your 20s and 30s, then whine and complain when you're in your 40s because you made shitty decisions.
Ooh. We getting deep.
Own it. Just own it. Hey, you know what? I might die alone.
Own it.
I just might die. I just might die alone. Because I passed up on Bobby, Ronnie, Ricky, and Mikey, and I know that they was all good dudes. And most women don't get that many options of good dudes in their lifetime.
Man, go ahead, boy.
So if he too short, but he on his way somewhere, you better figure it out. If he got a peanut head and he ain't got the swag like your boyfriend in high school had and like the other guy with the Lambo truck had and all this stuff, you better figure it out. Because I guarantee you, the guy with the Lambo truck, he got more than you.
He gonna love you to the grave. That guy you
for sure. That Lambo guy, he got about 6 more look better than you. You better believe it.
Believe it.
So just own it. Just own it. If you passed up on the guy, the cornball, the goofball, just own it. When you're 40, when you're 39, when you're 38, and the hips ain't as tight like they used to be. Wow. And guys look past you and don't look at you when you walk in the spot. Because you're going to get old.
Man, there's nothing more sad than seeing a
90-year-old with a halter top on. And a mini skirt.
Boy, you
talking about, hey man,
boy,
hey,
it's nothing worse than seeing the old man and the old girl in the club.
Yup. Come on, man.
Looking for love.
Come on, man.
Like Eddie Murphy said, wookin' for nub.
Wookin' for nub and on the bone busy.
Wookin' for nub. Boy, you speak, flame emojis, as you always say. Flame emojis. This is so good.
It's real, man.
This is so good, bro.
It's real,
People
bro.
need to hear this, man.
And listen, I wish I was lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Man,
80% of the divorces
wisdom.
Or 80% of the divorces are initiated by women.
Wisdom.
Well, it's the man's fault. He did something.
Wisdom.
You had enough balls to walk down the aisle. Why you ain't think about that when you're ready to leave?
Wisdom.
Why you ain't think about that when you're ready to leave? You're ready to leave now, but why you ain't take your behind, take that skirt back and say, you know what? There's something there. There's a red flag there. You ignored it for a feeling. Now you want to leave.
Wisdom.
Think about it. Think about it.
Boy, you dropping bombs.
Yeah, man. So we got choices to make. We got decisions to make. And listen, there's hope. There's hope. I'm sure there is the guy. I'm sure there, I ain't going to say the guy. I'm sure there is a guy. Now, this is a bomb dropper right here. I'm sure there is a guy that will love you, simp on you, do all kind of stuff on you, but it ain't going to be your first choice.
Yep. It never is.
You going to have to settle.
Never the first choice, boy.
Okay.
That heartbreak is tough, boy.
It is, man.
Oh, that heartbreak is tough.
It is, man. See, because men ain't just going to jump blindly into no relationship and no marriage.
Yep.
A man going to make you wait. If he ain't sure, now a sucker will jump into anything.
Yeah.
Anything got a vagina, he'll jump in it.
Dang, I was a sucker too, boy.
Right?
I've been a sucker, boy.
And listen, we all been there, man.
Bro,
until you learn, unless you're raised in it.
Yeah.
Until you, even when you're raised in it, there's some aspects of life in reference to understanding who you are, understanding what you're dealing with. Yep. Man, you just gonna fall prey to, man, until you learn. Sometimes experience is the best teacher. It ain't always the best teacher, but sometimes it is.
I was a sucker, boy. Man.
But it ain't gonna be your first choice. So you gonna have to. Some guys just they get, if any girl that looks a whiff of cute walk by, because the man don't know who he is, he will settle for anything. If you got a nice shape, if you got a big butt, if you got big titties, if you got big, if you got you drive the Range Rover, you got anything. Bro. You got a Cadillac. He like the Cadillac. You let him drive it sometimes. Oh, that's my woman. Because he ain't used to quality, so he don't know quality.
Tell him my story, boy. You tell him my story.
But see, when you work on yourself, bruh, see, When you work on yourself, you're going to develop intrinsic value that is unshakable. So you ain't going to settle for anything, man or woman.
Yeah.
You ain't going to settle for anything because you didn't spend time by yourself enough to know who you really are.
Right.
See, most of us ain't spent time enough by ourselves to know who we are. So we faking it.
Faking it.
And we flaking it. Right. So, yeah. Not your first choice.
That first choice is dangerous, boy.
Man, listen, man.
Boy, that first choice got me in a lot of trouble.
Listen.
Good gosh, boy.
Listen. You gotta, I tell young men all the time, you do not get with a woman if she don't have burning desire for you and you want her more than she wants you.
Ooh.
You setting yourself up for a disaster, buddy, because a woman needs a man she can look to as a savior, as a hero, as a guide.
Yes.
If you chasing a woman, your end will be ruined, buddy. Man, you better to leave that woman alone, man.
Yeah, boy. Because women have tore down kings.
Because if she don't see, because if she don't see your value, it ain't for you to prove it to her.
Man.
She ain't the one.
She not the one.
Yeah.
Break
man.
you down, boy. Strip you of everything,
Bro,
boy.
can you pass me my towel?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Break you down.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And like you said, bro, they've destroyed kingdoms, man.
Man. That female is no joke.
No joke.
But I love what you said. Don't chase them.
And it's some powerful, listen.
Don't chase
It's some powerful women out here, man.
Powerful.
But guess what, guys? You better not check. Now, pursuing, sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
But chasing, don't do it. It ain't worth you. It ain't worth it.
Boy, I seen
The juice ain't worth the squeeze.
I seen some bad chasing situations too. Boy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Just guys willing to do anything for a certain female. Anything. How we joke. Oh, I'll drink your bath water.
Yeah,
I'll pay your bills. I ain't doing that.
Wow.
You kidding me? We both gonna work this thing out together.
Work it out together.
As a union.
As a union. Come on, young people, man.
Build together. Grow together.
Look.
Establish together. And that don't mean that necessarily splitting the bills.
Right.
I'm talking about growing, developing, evolving.
That's it.
But you can't do that if somebody in a relationship thinks she better than you. Like she did you a favor.
Man,
you on your way to
stuff.
disaster, man.
Disaster. You got to have that vision.
Got to, man.
You got to have that man with the vision. You got to have that woman that sees the vision in you.
Yeah, man.
And with you.
Yeah, man.
Hey, that Insta money, all that Insta bling bling and everything that you see.
Talk
he got
about
a lot of money in his pocket. That's temporary money.
Yeah, it is.
Because a real guy flossing that money, he ain't throwing cash up in the air like that.
And bro,
He pulling out that black card.
Yes.
Pulling out that black card. What you need?
Yes.
Low key, inconspicuous.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I'm not about the flashy.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, man.
And if that's your thing, cool. Do like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you or whatever. But it's like that ain't. And us as let me just say this: us as black people.
Yeah.
We talk about money. That ain't no money.
That's no money. And I'm talking about not flashy. I'm talking about the guy that, hey girl, what's going on? I got a knot in my pocket, and you like, ooh,
man,
like he just invented electricity or something. And you looking at him, and what do you do? Well, I work at so and so shoe store, and you walk around with $5,000. Well, how you get that? You know, baby, I'm out. Come on, man. Let's be for real. You know the longevity, but he cute. He got a lot of stuff in his jeans, like you said. He holding that money and that feeling. That's that emotional stuff. That feeling that gets you in trouble.
Yeah, man.
Chasing them feelings.
Yeah, feelings.
Chasing them feelings.
And this is the reason why the tumult is so great among a lot of females.
Yeah.
A lot of modern females is because their spontaneous and actions is off of a feeling.
Yeah.
Feelings come and feelings go. But let me say this along the lines of the money thing.
Yeah.
There's analysts on Wall Street that's 24 that they bonus is 2.3 million.
Wow. Go ahead.
That's money. That's when you talking about money. And I'm making $700,000 a year.
And you know who that guy is, right? That's that little short guy. You said, oh, I like him 6'2", 6'1".
Yeah.
That's little Billy.
He didn't learn how to put call girls on retainer. He got a $25,000 retainer on some call girls.
Yeah, getting high in.
He ain't studying you no more.
Yeah, little Billy done passed you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you can't do nothing for him. What can you do besides suck and kiss and lick a man? What can you offer a man? How can you make him better? How can you make $1 million? He got to make $500,000. How can you make him better? What can you do? What skill set do you possess?
Because that's what he's looking at.
To make him better, to make his life easier.
That's it. He's saying that same thing.
If you don't have that, you can't answer that in 5 seconds, you ain't the woman. He gonna have 7 of you.
Yep. Because a dude on that kind of level's like,
you kidding me?
He's not even looking at you. He's like, what can you offer me? He in business mindset. Yeah. Oh, like you always say, the Tonka truck. I'll take you home and play with it, but that's it.
Of course.
That's it.
Guys like toys. We like toys. Yeah, of course.
Oh my gosh.
Of course. I play with you all night. Listen, on Christmas, what do?
Yeah.
Play with them toys all night till we fall asleep. We fall asleep. I remember having a big old, I say it about the Tonka truck because I had a giant Tonka truck when I was a kid. And I remember that after Christmas, it was snowing so bad. I remember as a little kid, I was about 8. I remember I fell asleep with my head on the back of that truck.
Right.
In the middle of the night. My grandmother had to come and get me and put me in the bed. So we'll play and fall asleep in it.
Right.
And then we'll say, man, I'm tired of this, man. Grandma, go. The wheel broke. Go on and throw that out in the trash.
Go on, throw it out.
We consider you as your used goods. Because a lot of people nowadays, men and women, talk about marriage more women than men, and I get it, right? It's maternally biologically maternally biologically wired, right?
Yep.
To desire family, children. That's by and large the woman's nature, right? So I get it, being married. But what do you know about being married? Union, oneness. There is no more me. This is us.
Yep.
My grandmama used to tell me, when you eat, your whole family eat.
Yeah.
It ain't just, I think I'm going to go to the Chinese restaurant. Daddy, what we going to eat?
Right. Yep, that's true.
We going to eat Chinese food?
Yeah. We all eating Chinese?
Daddy, you get the burger. We going to get burgers too? And then the wife looking too hungry. She ain't going to say nothing.
Right.
Because the kids is begging.
Yep.
Us. If you ain't talking about us and getting married, stay single. Guys, don't you do it. Don't you do it unless you know this woman adds value to me.
Yep.
She is an asset.
Yep.
I can become better. I am better in her presence. If you can't say that, I ain't talking about the bed. I ain't talking about make your head pop off and scream and holler. Before you get to the bed, does this person make me better by their presence walking in the room? Do I feel stronger? Do I feel enabled? Do I feel like I can conquer the world? If you don't feel like that, if you don't sense that, if you don't experience that, wait.
Young people, wait. And while you waiting, be smart, man. Don't do.
There you go.
Be smart. Be grown-ups about being out there in the world and having a good time, man. But just wait. If you out there on the hunt for a marriage material, these are words that you need to listen to. Mario spitting.
Interview. And then
knowledge.
This guy right here.
Knowledge.
Marriage, bro, it has a great foundation in his family of marriage.
Knowledge.
Bro, get with people, women. And I say women, I'm not beating up on y'all. I'm not pushing y'all, right? I love y'all, but I want y'all to hear my heart. If you want to get married, go interview about 50 couples that's been married, that has successful marriages. And I would go to say, this is controversial, Go find somebody and interview folks that have been married 3, 4, 5 times.
Boy.
Get both sides of the fence.
Both sides.
So that you don't have to repeat
Yep.
the inevitable.
Yep. And
if you're not prepared.
Yeah. And hopefully they're giving you the right side of the story, not just their side.
That's right.
That's the other thing. But yeah, like you said, go ahead, get some stories, man.
Interview folks. Learn what it's like to be a wife.
Get them stories.
A wife. It's a legacy in being a wife. The woman is one of the most powerfulest vessels that was ever created and walked the earth. Why do you want to be a man? Why do you want to be masculine? Women that want to be masculine don't understand the power of femininity. There's dynamic power in being a feminine woman. A feminine woman can talk a king out of his kingdom,
bro,
without dropping her drawers. The power of femininity.
Well, you watch these shows, man, what a king will do for, bro.
They think that's fake. You know what it is?
The Game of Thrones,
you know what it
and
is?
all this stuff is real. Man, go read the Bible. If you're in the Bible, go read the Bible.
Bro, you know what it is? They think that's fake, and they think Disney's real.
Yeah. Ooh. Man, leave Disney alone. I'm telling you.
Disney lying to y'all.
Down the king
they lying to y'all. And I love Star Wars. I like Star Wars before it became Disney. All that stuff, Marvel, all that. But Disney lying to y'all. They lying. They lying. It's a gimmick.
Even a good queen knows that. I just had this vision.
Talk to him.
Do you know a king would have concubines? But do you know
you better
oh man, y'all ain't
talk
like
it.
this.
Talk it, bro.
But the queen knew about them concubines.
Woo!
You better believe she had her eye on every one of them to make sure they didn't get up out of pocket.
And why was she okay with it? Why was she okay with it?
Because she
you know why?
Go ahead.
Because she the queen.
Because she the queen.
Woo!
And she knew the man's nature. But she's like, but she knew what his job and his vision and his purpose was. And if he enjoyed women like that, but understood his purpose and goal and vision for the kingdom, okay, this is what you're into, but I'm gonna protect you and make sure you have the right concubine.
Mike,
y'all ain't ready. They ain't ready to hear that, boy.
Mike,
that's
Mike, you're gonna make these Agent Smiths come out, man.
That's the power of a queen. I'm just giving you a hypothetical situation, and if you think that didn't happen, you're dumb. You believe Disney, but you won't believe a queen protected the king with his concubine because she understood how her king didn't mean he didn't love her, didn't mean he didn't care. It was a thing back then. But you know what? This is ours.
Yes.
I watch you build it, and I'll be damned if some little who's out here in the kingdom gonna tear it down. So let me pick the litter that you will deal, bro.
She was okay.
You don't understand the kind of power that is,
bruh.
The kind of power that is.
They don't believe it, bruh. They don't believe it. They don't believe it.
That's power.
They've been brainwashed, man.
And that king would not step out of pocket outside that concubine.
No,
because she had a discussion with him. If you come out of line of this, you'll lose everything you built.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And see,
King David. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. Go ahead, bro. Cook, man. Cook.
Y'all can throw daggers at me, but I love this story about King David.
Man, they ain't gonna stick.
King David, God talked to King David and God said to David, if you had only asked me, if there was more that you wanted, you should have came and told me. But you steal, you lied, you stabbed, you murdered, you cheated, you put my name in the mud, you put your name in the mud, the family's name in the mud. Bro, what do you think people do to protect people in power and position that are great men?
Flame.
We are all human. We have humanic sides in us and that are part of us, but people don't look at our weaknesses and throw us in the trash of what we're into. They see the greatness in us. A woman can see the greatness in I see that little speck, but the other 99% of you is a freaking galaxy blower. Bro. I'm sorry, man. Bro.
You know the sad part, man?
What's that?
You know the sad part?
What's that?
Most of these women, I hate to say it, man, it's unfortunate. Most of these women can't discern between a king and a pheasant. That's why they pick wrong, man.
Wow.
They can't tell the difference.
Let me tell you a story. I'll give you the power of a queen. I was dating my wife, and I had an ex that I thought was the one. You know, the blonde,
Talk to him.
pretty girl, had all
Talk to
this
him.
and this, that, and the other. I ain't
Talk.
even gonna shout her out. Me and the wife talk about this, so don't give me no hate mail talking about another
Thank
woman.
you.
And this, that, and the other.
Cook.
Me and my
buddy.
wife are dating. She comes to visit me, and she
Cooking.
says,
I love it.
"What are all these boxes over here?" I was like, "Well, this is my ex's." And I was like, she's looking through them. They got photos of her family, this, that, and the other in there, stuff from childhood. And I said, I'm just going to throw them away. I'm going to get them out of here. And I was salty about how I was done. I was the nice guy that finished last. Done dirty, broke up over the phone. Person was supposed to move down, move in with me. I thought she was the one. Because like Mario said earlier, I was looking with a different set of eyes.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. This is when I knew my wife was definitely the one. This was one of those moments.
I love it.
And like Mario said, when you're pursuing, or you're that guy may be there, but it's not clicking right away.
Yeah.
But we're taking inventory on the woman that we're associating with. So I'm taking inventory on my wife at the time. And she said something to me that I am so thankful for to this day. And we talk about this story all the time.
Yeah.
She said, if you throw those boxes away, you will be vexed and cursed for the rest of your life, because you would have thrown this woman's childhood memories of her family, her grandparents that are no longer alive, and just things throughout her childhood. She said, I guarantee you 15 years from now, that thing will still be on you, and you will hate what you have done in doing that. Bro, when she told me that, I go, what woman tells you to send your ex's stuff back when she could have easily said, throw that shit in the trash?
She knew who she was. She knew who she was. She knew she was the queen.
She knew
when a woman. You know what?
Hold on.
See,
woo. She knew back then. I don't even think she knew, but she knew.
She knew, but she didn't know, but she knew.
She knew.
But see, when a queen knows her position, she ain't threatened
at all.
She ain't threatened.
Wow.
By a little by a woman that's a city girl. She ain't threatened because she the queen.
Wow.
It can only be one queen. She knew that.
That's good.
She knew that.
Bro, I didn't even think about it like that, bro. That's fire. And
man, some women, it take a lifetime to get there.
Yeah. And so I packed those boxes up, duct taped them, to send them right back to Idaho.
Yeah.
And that person was very thankful. And to this day, that is the best thing that I could have done, because I know the person I am.
Yeah.
I'm a strong male. I'm a caring male.
Yeah.
I'm an emotional male, more so. And I know the person that I am, that would have sat with me.
Yeah.
And I'd probably be that guy like, man, if I could go back, I'd send those boxes back. Had I thrown them away. You know what I mean?
No, I get that.
And that was not the thing to do. And I am thankful. Thank you, Lisa, for making me send those boxes back.
Powerful story, man.
Yes.
But you got them up out of there.
Yeah, I got them up out of there. I got them up out. The queen knew what she was doing.
Of course.
The queen knew what she was doing.
Of course.
She was like, I got this.
Now, Michael, now go ahead and
go ahead.
Send them. Don't burn the boxes, because you're gonna regret it. Yeah. But Michael, send them boxes back. We getting this stuff the hell up on out of here. It ain't gotta. It ain't got. I don't know where it's going, but it gotta get the hell out of here.
That's it. And she did it out of love, man. She looked out for this other chick, man. That's what a queen does. Looked out for somebody she didn't even know, man.
Yeah, man.
On both ends. Both people have gone into their lives separately, blessed and having what they want.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Sometimes a queen guides, man. She was guiding you.
Yeah.
It wasn't really for her.
Yeah.
She was guiding you.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's profound story.
Yeah.
Profound.
I love it, man.
Man. Yeah.
I love it.
So it's like we just gotta wise up, man. A lot of in reference to where we go and what we interacting, our relationships, we gotta wise up. We gotta make better choices, man.
Dang, man, you spit some good stuff today,
you
man.
did, bro.
Man, I gotta give him another round of applause,
Bro,
man.
you did
This
too,
is
man.
I don't know where we're gonna
For
go
real, bro.
sometime, and he just pulled through, man. I'm just
Man,
like,
listen,
bro,
listen.
that's good, man.
Man, you put that thing in the V12, man, then I'm guessing
Oh my
that's what that
gosh,
Urus do, man. When you really
Them
punch
years,
that
man.
thing.
Oh my gosh, man. 20. What we at 20? How many? 23 years. Yeah, 23.
Powerful. Powerful.
Bro, it ain't been easy, but I love it.
Of course. It's never anything.
Love it.
Now, you look at the castles.
Yeah.
Let's go back for a minute.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick glimpse.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who's seen Lord of the Rings, you saw those big castles called
Yeah.
where the kings lived at, right?
Right.
You think building those castles was easy?
Oh my gosh, bro.
I'm sure men died, right?
Absolutely.
Things it looked like it wasn't going to happen,
Yeah.
but nonetheless, they got the job done.
I get the job done.
See, things had to die. Certain things, for us to grow, for us to develop, for us to mature, for us to build higher, certain things have to die in us for certain relationships to thrive more.
Yeah, that's good.
Right? Because we're building a castle. We're built with unshakable foundation.
Wow.
So that's gonna be sometimes uneasy, unpleasant. See, I can guarantee you, a lot of these modern women, they don't look at marriage like that.
Yeah.
They want to build a house. Now you can build houses in 2 months.
Yeah.
You can't pay me $1,000 a day to live in no building in 2-month house.
No.
That thing gonna fall apart in 12 years. The roof might cave in while I'm sleeping.
Gosh, man.
Take time and build my home. Let me tell you something. Them multi-million-dollar homes that they ain't throwing them up in 2 months.
No.
That takes time.
Time. Planning.
Architecture.
What's
Yeah.
my man's name? Oh man.
Come on, man.
Great minister. He always I used to listen to him. He's out of the Caribbean. He passed away in a plane crash.
Miles Monroe.
Oh
yeah. I had the pleasure of meeting him.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Yeah, I listened to him a lot, Lisa and I, man. He made the comment, I'll never forget, we're riding on the highway, listening to one of his sermons. He said, when you get married, you should have a piece of wood on your finger. A wooden ring. He said, marriage is like coal. You shouldn't get to that diamond till you at least past 20.
That's heavy.
Bro,
That's heavy,
he
bro.
broke it down. I was like,
That's heavy.
Yo. He said,
that's heavy.
He said, we bust out that big 5 carat, 4 carat, sell everything we got. He was like, man, and your marriage might not last 3 years. Hell. They ain't even lasting 6 months nowadays.
Because it ain't
It's
built
crazy.
on it ain't built on nothing. It's built on Del Frisco's. It's built on Cash App. It's built on money in the bank. It's built on non-generational wealth or quick, fast riches. It's built on how you look and how you make me feel and make my legs shake. And all those things are great. They're great.
Great.
But it's nothing to build a foundation like a marriage on.
Man, it's investment, man.
It is.
Your marriage is an investment in you together.
Yeah.
And I know people hate hearing that, but I'm just like, no,
for
think
sure.
about it. It's your future.
It really is.
It's one thing when you're out there having fun, but it's like, can I do the rest? You got to ask yourself, can I do the rest of my life?
Yeah.
With this, can we do life together?
Yeah.
That's the question. Can we do life together?
Yeah. Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Man, I would love to talk to some of these athletes, man, that have it, or just the people that have like early success financially, and then they get married. You know, like you see a star football player in their 20s, they're having a kid by 22, and it's just like, how many of them make it? You know what I mean?
Right.
And what is your foundation to stick together? Because if you're a pro in anything, if you're in career and you're high speeding it 100 plus miles an hour at 22, 25, you're bringing kids into the game, wife at the crib, you know, that's a lot, man. That's a lot to have going on, and unsure if you got solid foundation.
Well, you got to think about it though, bro. A lot of these people are having sex and are sleeping with people that they don't really necessarily like. They don't admire. They don't look up to. See, back in the day, a woman looked up to a guy.
Wow.
They had admiration for the guy, right? They knew that the guy could teach them something.
Right.
And not just flipping and backflipping and popping and locking
Right.
in the bedroom, which
Right.
is great.
Right.
I love that stuff, right?
Right.
But that's not going to build a marriage. That's not something that you build, that you create and use as a foundation piece to build something that has a lasting legacy,
Wow.
right? So a lot of these people are just sleeping with people because they cute,
Because they cute.
because they look good. Oh, I like the cologne he had on, and I had a baby by him. You don't think stories like this exist? Of course they do. Every day. I don't even like his. I've heard women say, you know what? It was something came over me about him. The night that I met him, I slept with him. It was the greatest sex, but I don't even like his ass. I've heard women say this.
I've heard. Wow.
So I'm not making this up. This is not make believe.
It's out there. They say it, man.
So it's like
real.
if you don't even like somebody that you're sleeping with, creating, like you said last week,
Yeah.
a whole nother generation and bringing them in World War III, quote unquote.
Right.
How do you even have a chance to build a foundation with anything? You're just sleeping with people just because to sleep with people. You don't even like them.
Don't even like them, bro. And that's a whole nother gambit of problems.
Oh, for sure. For
A
sure.
whole nother gambit.
For sure. And both sides are guilty, men and women.
Yes.
Both sides are guilty. And I don't mean guilty in the reference of you're being judged, guilt, condemnation. No.
Right.
Listen, it's your life. Do what you want to do. Hopefully you'll find balance. We all need balance.
Yep.
The pursuit in life is to find balance.
Yeah.
Right? So none of us are better than the other. Right? But in building relationship, we need that foundation.
Yep.
If you don't got a foundation, nothing is happening.
Build balance, man.
Yeah.
Get that balance.
Yeah.
And like you said, we're not judging. We're not criticizing.
Nah.
Live your life, man, but understand where you are at in life.
Yes.
And understand where your mindset is.
Yep.
If you're in party mode and hang out and feeling yourself, okay, cool. But you can't be in party mode and then looking for a husband or looking for a wife.
Nah, man.
You know what I mean? Because your mindset is not. You're looking in places where people aren't fundamentally ready. You know,
right.
Like you said, go talk to the married couple. What is it I need to look for? What is it? Are you asking the right questions? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What are you doing? And a lot of times, hey, get this too. If a guy isn't in college right away, if a girl isn't in college right away, or they're still figuring it out, but if they have a plan, cool. Don't judge them because college isn't for everybody.
Right.
So it may It may go
That's
another way. A guy may start out this way, then
Right.
go get a couple years of college and move in a certain direction.
Yep.
It may be the blue collar guy as a diesel mechanic. He making $35 an hour. Maybe he wants to own his own garage.
Right.
But you got to be able to see the potential of people and where they're going.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, man.
Yeah.
And it's not about the job too. Quit being so image based on where they work and what their work is like.
Superficial.
If he's superficial. If he's blue collar, so what? If he's in Wall
That's what I was
Street,
gonna
cool.
say,
So
man.
what?
Yeah, it's sad, bro. It's sad.
Quit judging based on employment or what they're into. That may be that person's passion for the moment, or they may be growing.
Yeah, you got
oh
got
my
women now,
gosh.
man. They don't even want to date a regular guy
Yeah,
who works
I've
a
heard
job
that too.
making 70, 80 grand.
Bro.
I mean, it's like, what do you? So it's almost like, I remember the movie called She's Out of Your League.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I remember that.
It's like, are you even are you in the league of $500,000 man?
Right.
I'm talking about with all the makeup off,
Yeah.
take away the implants and all that stuff. Are you $500,000? Are you a $500,000 level?
Yeah.
And if you say you are, what makes you that?
What makes
Tell
you
me
that?
give me 7 qualities beside the bedroom that makes you $700,000 level,
Wow.
$500,000 level, $200,000 level, high value man level.
Wow.
Do you think that the majority of women are high level value? Meaning high level value, meaning they're ready to be in a serious, heavy marriage depth relationship with a high value man. It's rhetorical.
Yeah.
So it's like, And
I
and
don't
and
know,
and,
man.
and see, I say this, women. Well, why didn't you talk about the man? Why didn't you talk about the man? You know why? Because the men have been getting this type of lashing for the last 60 years. We know what we got to do.
Right.
Some men choose just not to do it.
Yeah. A real man
We
knows
know
what he's got
we
to
don't
do.
have the luxury of
Yeah.
not being accountable.
No, not at all.
We know that we have to be accountable.
We know that not just from you, but for the other men around us.
From society, yes, of
Like we
course.
talk about, men was conquerors, building villages, owning
Men
land.
will shame us.
Yes.
Men will
Yes.
shame you when you're
Bro.
with your friends. If you're not working out, if you're not exercising,
Yup.
elevating a bit, hey man, you getting to, hey bruh,
Yeah.
watch that blood pressure, bruh.
Yeah.
I just told one of my friends, man, hey bruh, man, you need to cut back on drinking, man.
Yeah,
No, hey
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
If you taking several high blood pressure medicines,
Right.
you don't need to be drinking.
Nah. Nope.
You don't need to be doing that,
Yeah.
man. Period. It's
Yeah.
as simple as that.
I had to tell a dude, hey man, you need to quit blowing trees while you come on, bro.
Yeah,
you come
man.
in you come in
Yes.
there blazed out, smelling like straight
Yes.
ganja off the floor. I'm like, come on, bro.
So men are not just, we don't say men are first, men. And when we say men are first, it means go to battle first.
Yeah.
Go get the food first.
Yeah.
Go get the money first. In the line of fire first. That's what we mean by first.
Yeah.
Not first, I'm the Lord, I'm the man of this house. You better listen to what I say.
Yeah.
Not that first. I'm talking about put my life in danger to go get the food, go get the bread, go get the bag first.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be first.
Yeah. Yep.
We've been called to be first.
Boy.
That first.
I love it.
So, yeah.
I love it. I love, being a dad, I'm actually seeing my son do the traits of being a man, or just
Yeah.
the traits that I
Yeah.
have, like my
Yeah.
work ethic is detailed. It's crazy
Yeah.
because it's true, man. We build these other men up underneath us and seeing like the instinctive things in the man in our boys. It's
Yeah.
just like, and then some of our personality coming out
Yeah.
in them, or what we instill in them, man, is so important.
It is.
It's just amazing, like,
It is.
to have that. And that's the other thing too.
It is.
When you're thinking about, getting married and having a family, what is this man representing that
Ooh.
you want to
Ooh.
put into your lineage?
Some of them
The
ain't
seed
thinking about
that
that,
you're going to
Mike.
carry about.
They not think. They
What
don't even
seed?
care. They don't even care,
oh my
bro.
gosh, whose
They don't even
seed
care.
are you carrying?
Bruh.
Do you know the history? Do you know what his family is like?
Woo.
Do you know what her family is
Jesus.
like? Do you know what they come from?
Bruh.
Do you know what kind of problems they dealing with?
Bruh.
I mean, we all have problems, but I'm thinking about this. Who are you letting inseminate you? Think about that. Whose child are you carrying that you're willing to lug around for 9 months and nearly grasp the door of death to bring another child onto this planet? Whose seed? What man are you helping to repopulate? Man, these are things that we take for granted, man.
Oh, yeah.
We out here wanging and
Oh, yeah.
banging and popping babies out
Yeah,
and just
man.
multiplying. Never mind, I won't even go negative. Just multiplying things we shouldn't be multiplying.
Yeah.
Without,
Yeah.
and man, it was a thing. Yeah, I think it talks about I can't remember. It's in the Bible. It's like, who's your parents? What are they doing? What are
Yes.
they doing? What's their lineage? Where are they
Yes.
from? It was research
Yes.
into that, man. You just,
Yes.
okay, you're going to go out here and have fun, but there's aspects of that. When you decide to go in it full Monty, unprotected,
Yeah.
you got to know who you laying down
You
with.
better sure enough know. That's good stuff, man.
You got to know, man.
That's
You
good
got to
stuff.
know what you, oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
Yeah.
man. You got to know.
Yeah.
Think about those things.
Yeah.
When you open in those legs, if I get
Yeah.
pregnant, what am I respawning on this planet?
But what makes a man? I don't even want to go into that because
Oh,
I
my
I don't
gosh.
think they can stomach it.
All right.
But I just think about the aspects of
Man, we
man.
getting
What
heavy. I'm sorry.
how like the there's just levels of responsibility that we all have to come up to.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be diplomatic. I
Yeah.
just don't want to give you too much homework.
Yeah.
So,
These are just little things
so-
that I'm thinking about and popping
Yeah, yeah.
off my head that I wish I know.
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
like, I just wish I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You were talking about the embodiment of your son manifesting what you are, man. That's one thing I can definitely see in my son when it comes to body, working out, health.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is the embodiment
Bro.
of what I preach and say. He is,
Dude.
and he ain't got his man body yet.
Yeah.
And this guy looks like a freaking machine. I don't remember seeing a 17-year-old like that.
Bro, this dude's
Look like
walking
that.
around here when we setting up this podcast and he got his shirt off.
Chest stuck out. I'm talking about
what up,
six
Unc?
pack.
What up, Big Mike? What up, Unc?
Yeah, like,
I'm like, fool,
ripped.
go put your shirt on. Coming out here with your freaking Schwarzenegger pecs all up in my face, Lee Haney. I be popping them in his chest, man. He start cracking up. Abs looking like a daggone washboard.
Right,
I'm like, man, if you don't get out of here, Pretty Ricky.
Right.
I'm like, dang,
And
man.
teaching him the transition of that. All work ethic goes hand in hand, right? The discipline aspects of life go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You don't have one without the other. You're not disciplined in this area
Yeah.
and not disciplined in this area.
Yeah.
They all flow in. The fluidity of them
Yeah.
run into each other, right?
Yeah.
So discipline is discipline. It's like discipline is, I heard Joe Rogan say, discipline has nothing to do with motivation. And if you and if you're running off motivation, you're going to run out of motivation.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have our boys on here, man. We're going to interview
Soon.
Jordan and Josh,
Yup.
man, because they
Yup.
got some good stories. And I know
Yeah,
Jordan's
man.
been chomping at the bit to get on here and talk. And he loves it. He loves what we're doing, man. Shout
Yeah,
out
he
to
does.
Jordan. Shout out to Josh, little
Yeah.
Hercules, Lee Haney, Mr. Olympia. Put your shirt on, boy. You walking around here. Ladies love
Shout
Josh.
out to the junior super producer, man.
Yeah.
And
They-
Lee Haney
yeah.
Jr.
Lee Haney Jr., super producer, Pluto Nasty.
Right,
oh,
right.
Yeah, they like, dang, man. Yeah, I might have to go work out with Josh, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, man. Dang, man. Yeah. I can see this
Good
guy
stuff,
on Muscle
man.
Fitness, man. This
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
great.
man.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was good, man.
It was, man.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Oh,
man,
man.
you guys can get a hold of us at Porch Talk 2023 at gmail.com. Porch
Yes.
Talk at 2023 at gmail.com. Yeah.
Yes.
And my guy next to me, Mario, he's all into uplifting and building you up so you can get onto your purpose and be better, male and female.
Yes.
He's got the words for you. He's got the gift.
Yes.
He's got the calling to instruct and construct. So tell him about how to get a hold of you, bro.
Listen, a lot of you guys need a session and don't know it. I want to help you to win. Okay? You're trying to do it on your own. You're trying to do it asking family members that have never won, that have never done anything, that have never fought through the mud to get to a visual place where you can see that they've accomplished something. Let me help you. Okay? This is one of the main reasons why I was born, to help people win. You can reach me at My Purpose OP. That's My Purpose on Purpose. OP at gmail.com. I'm going to repeat it again. My Purpose OP at gmail.com. Also, you can reach me on Instagram. My page for my business is elevated_concepts_consulting. That's elevated_concepts_consulting. Please follow me. Reach out to me. Inbox me if you got any questions. If you don't want a consultation, but you got some questions about life, thoughts on different things, or, you know, your next step towards greatness, how to better yourself, how to elevate yourself, reach out to me, please. I'll be glad to help you.
Do it. Do it. Reach out. Get it. Man, we thank you guys for listening, man. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Yes.
Porch Talk 2023 on TikTok. Porch Talk with Mike and Mario on
Yes.
Instagram. Porch Talk
Yes, sir.
on Facebook. Like us, follow us, tell us what you think. Hey, man, we just got a new recorder, so we're excited. I can't wait to see how this works. We can actually plug in phone calls, man. We should do a random episode one day and just call random people and just ask them these questions, man.
Yeah.
I'll just go through the phone and be like, hey, man, this Mike. Hey, we're going to ask you a question. We want
That'd
to know
be
what
phenomenal.
And that way we can hear what they say, and then we
Right.
can kind of spin off and kick it off with that. That'd be like a little impromptu. I think that would be really cool.
That's powerful, man.
Yeah. So you guys can call in, ask us stuff. Or we might just call you and pop up on you and put you on here, see what happens.
Yep.
Yeah, man. But hey, we thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
Until next Friday.
This guy's amazing.
No, you're amazing.
No, you're amazing.
You're amazing. Let me get another round of applause. For Big Mar, I love this.
Listen, man.
Hey man,
We
flame
excited about this
emojis,
stuff.
flame emojis,
Flames,
flame
yes, sir.
emojis, man. You killed
Eternal
me with
flames.
that last week. Oh my gosh, flame emojis. I love listening back at this stuff because we're doing it. We're like, oh man, I
sure.
don't know what's going on, and then I go back and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so good. I love it. I'm glad we do it.
Love it, love.
Hey, we thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
Until next week. Peace.
Peace.